there are two options and one of them must be true and they can't be true at the same time. So someone gets cancer or an earthquake kills thousands of people. God either caused this to happen or he didn't. If he didn't, there are two options. He either wanted it to happen or he didn't want it to happen. And if he didn't want it to happen, that implies that he did nothing to prevent it from happening. So I'm asking, how can you reconcile these three choices, that he caused it to happen, that he wanted it to happen, or that he did nothing to stop it? How do you reconcile those with a benevolent, omnipotent God?
You have obviously raised one of the most difficult questions, which is, if God is all-powerful, if he's all-loving, and if he's good, then why is there suffering and evil and death? Ultimately, I do not know. For thousands of years, philosophers far more intelligent than me have struggled with the question. They've never come up with an ultimate answer. Jesus does not ultimately answer it. So it would be a little naive to think that I could answer you exactly. But there are a lot of important points, very important points to make. First point, John chapter 9. The disciples come up to Jesus after he has seen a man born blind. And they ask him a very similar question. Who caused this man to be born blind? Was it his own sin? Or was it his parents' sin? Jesus responds, neither this man nor his father or mother. This happened so that the power of God might be shown in his life. And Jesus performs a miracle and opens the eyes of the blind. See, what Jesus did there is, he popped their neat little box that said, all suffering is a direct result of sin. And he said, no, you're wrong. Neither this guy sinned, nor his parents sinned, that he was born blind. The Jewish people of Jesus' day had this understanding. You suffer because you sin. There's a one-to-one correspondence. And Jesus says no. And obviously, that's one of the main points of the book of Job. Job didn't suffer because he had sinned. Although his friends said that to him, that's why you suffer. Obviously, one of the main points of the book of Job is, no, Job suffered because Satan challenged God regarding Job's faith. Hey, Job believes in you because he knows who butters his bread. He believes in you because he knows the goody-goodies come from you. You take the goody-goodies away, he'll curse you to your face. And God says, I don't think you're right. And so one of the main points of the book of Job is Job's faith in God is based on the character of God, not on the circumstances of life going his way.